Chemical reactions are found everywhere. From your warm and cozy fireplace to your body digesting food. What are chemical reactions? Chemical reaction is a process in which one or more substances change to form one or more different substances. There are many types of reactions, but why do we classify them in the first place? Well, you can think of it similar to why seasons are classified. It is because the classifications help us make predictions in some way. In the case of seasons, we need to predict what type of weather there will be so that we know when to plant in the garden or when we need to harvest. In chemical reactions, we use the classification system to predict things such as the products of the reactions. Right now, we will focus on a particular type of reaction, which is the synthesis reaction. Synthesis reaction was first discovered in the 19th century. Like most other scientific discoveries, this discovery was found by accident. In 1828, a German scientist named Friedrich Wöhler was attempting to prepare ammonium cyanate but accidentally synthesized urea. It is the waste produced by the body after the metabolism of protein. One of the functions of the kidney is to get rid of urea, or else it can be really harmful. It is then released in the urine.
You can understand this reaction if you can understand the analogy of colors. Red and yellow make orange. Synthesis reaction occurs when two or more substances react to produce one sole different product. The general formula for a synthesis reaction is A plus B makes C, where the reactants A or B can either be a single element or a compound. However, C is a single product. During the early decades after its discovery, synthesis reaction was mainly used as a tool for biological verifications, meaning to create stuff that is already known to be inside organisms, things such as cholesterol, chlorophyll, and vitamin B12. For the purpose of this video, we will be focusing on only two types of synthesis reactions which will involve the compounds, oxide and water. When a metal or non-metal element reacts with oxygen, the product is an oxide. The following example shows the formation of lime. When calcium reacts with oxygen to form calcium oxide. One point to always remember is the law of conservation of mass. The number of atoms in the reactant side must always equal the number of atoms in the product side.
When a non-metallic oxide reacts with water, the product is an acid. One such example is sulfuric acid, which is a contributor to acid rain. Sulfuric acid forms when sulfur trioxide from sources such as industrial plants that emit the gas as a byproduct of burning fuels reacts with water. Contrariwise, a metal hydroxide is produced when a metallic oxide reacts with water. An example of this type of reaction is used for electronics. Gold oxide is used in medicine, porcelain making, which is ceramic making, and gold plating.
Synthesis reactions are mainly used for industrial use, such as for the production of ammonia, a type of fertilizer. But now, researchers are finding a way to use it as a fuel. Nitrogen gas and hydrogen gas combine make ammonia gas, after which the gases are cooled and ammonia turns to liquid. Nitrogen gas and hydrogen gas do not react on their own, so they need help of catalysts. Catalysts are substances that increase or decrease the rate of chemical reaction without itself going under any permanent chemical change. Ammonia is a great fuel source compared to gasoline or natural gas because ammonia does not contain any carbon atoms. This means that ammonia used as a fuel will not release any greenhouse gases. Also, ammonia is relatively easy to make since it requires only nitrogen and hydrogen. Nitrogen can be found in the air and hydrogen from water. In the future, ammonia can be created by you with a green gas machine, since the reactants to make ammonia are naturally occurring and in abundance, which means that you can make it as much as you want, as a fuel or a fertilizer. So to conclude, ammonia can be used as a fertilizer for plants, or fuel for jets, train, cars, or even your house. And as a final note, formation of ammonia is a type of synthesis reaction in which the reactants A or B would either be a single element or a compound, and they form the product C, which is a single product.